Welcome back to Jared's Fun Finds at AZ Strut. Today, this kind of fun one popped up in front of me. When it was first brought to me from out of the sort, I was really intrigued because this has a lot of knobs, a lot of buttons, has dual XLR input for microphones. I noticed immediately that it had this top CD player, but then I also noticed that it has this front CD player too. So this actually has dual CD players. What is this thing? So I've looked into it a little bit. This is not just a CD player, it's a CD recorder. And this is the kind that they would use like in cop movies when they're interrogating someone and they have the old cassette playing to capture their confessions or whatever. This is a late 90s, early 2000s version of that would record to CDs instead of cassette tapes. That's why the microphone inputs. And because both of these drawers are CD players, you could also record to both of these or transfer files or copy the audio from one disc to another, which is very unusual. And I thought it would be fun to throw a disc in here and just see if they both play. I have no idea. So I don't know if we're going to get away with playing songs that have a royalty on it, so I don't know if I'll have to mute the audio or what, but here we go. Let's play and see if this first one works. Okay, it says it's reading the CD. Ooh, it has key and tempo changes. I wonder if I can do like the whole Home Alone thing and like make voices lower or higher. All right, let's see if it even plays. It's playing. Can I change the tempo? No, that's track number. Okay, so the scroll wheel just changes the track. I can't change the tempo. That's not working. So, or maybe it does work, but only works with a microphone. I didn't get a microphone to test. So, all right, that's one of the two trays. Let's see if the top tray works. And it has its own separate play. So I think the top just plays and this one records because there's a record button here, but only play up here for the top one. And can I play from either of them? I can. Cool. And I could change the key. Oh, neat. That's how the Beatles were meant to be sounding. And I could change the tempo. Now that would have made this song so much better. I'm bobbing my head to the music, that's why it's moving like this. Wow, okay, so you can do that with the top one and then you could record what you're doing and make those alterations to the audio when you record to the bottom one. This is a really cool piece of kit. Another thing I noticed is in the back of this, it has a foot pedal. So if you're like a coroner doing an autopsy or something, you could have a foot pedal on this so you could have, when you put your foot down, it records. Your hands are free to do whatever, take your foot off and it stops recording. So, I mean, just a lot of really cool features. I'm not really sure what we'll do with it next yet, but it's fun to play with for now. Thanks for joining us for another Fun Finds at AZ Strut.